Hi guys, how you doing? So it's been a busy day and I'm trying to finish my book as well. I've given myself a deadline of 15 days working day and night on my book, and it won't be all wishy-washy because I know it's almost done. I'm just checking. It's basically done, but I'm making it perfect. So I know that it will be done in 15 days because I know how I work, and I'm excited. I'm feeling the excitement. I don't look like it right now, but I'm excited because you won't believe it. What I have to tell you right now, you just are going to be shocked. You're going to be shocked. No, not why does it happen to me? Yes, it happens to me. Yes, it happens to me. Now it's a different gear. So okay, I had a few things to do today, and I was worried about my loan. It's the first time I've taken loans in my life, and then I was worried I'm going to be having a bad record because I can't pay them off. And what do I do? And I've got little money in the bank, and I was hectic, and I couldn't concentrate on my book. I just said, finish these little things that you have to do, these things that you must get out of the way. And I found a company that's going to look after my company while I'm away, and with a UK address, but obviously I'm going to check them. So my company is fine in the UK. It's cool. My charity is something that I can keep. I have to pay a little bit money, which is not a lot, for the gentleman to take it on the next level, because we're missing a final step to get my charity registered with the Charity Association. So we on the middle step at the moment, and it's quite cool. I'm going to South Africa. I got a feeling it's to tie all this together, because you can't run a charity on your own, and I have to have trustees, and my trustees are my brother and my sister, my brothers and my sister, and they want to help South Africa in some way as well, and they want to be involved, but I guess one of us had to take a push at this, and it was me. And now it means that I can go back home and make them suave with this idea, because they did sign all the paperwork for the first part, and they were like, okay, if you need us to do this, we'll do it with you, and they were cool with it all. And obviously there's one main director, it's me, so I have the full power, but I needed the backup of the trustees, right? So this is cool. I think that my plan that I had been dreaming about is kind of like tying it up. We're at the stage where life probably said, or universe probably said, God probably said, okay, you need to sort this side out now. And I feel like that because, guys, that was one miracle. Miracle two. Miracle one, another miracle is that my brothers seem to I think there's going to be a change in the house, and there's going to be one girl who speaks her mind. That's me. And they are going to learn, not that they're not all that bad. They helped me a lot. They helped me in my life in 18 years. When I struggled in some places, they did help me, because they know that we have a certain understanding with each other. And I think that this is going to be a great move for all of us, because I certainly think that they need me. They've been going through some difficulties at home, and my my dog, I call him my dog. I didn't even bring him up, but they say, they always showed me, and he said that he's your dog too. So over the time he became my dog as well. And he's alone at the moment because my sister is her things have changed a bit, and she's not really happy with what's happening. So my dog doesn't see her a lot, and he's very close to her, and he's sad when during the week when she's not around. So I think my dog needs a best friend. It's funny. I think he needs a best friend, so I'm going to be his best friend, and I'll make sure he gets his walks. And I would love to be in touch with animals again, because I was always cheerful around them, and I don't know, they brought out the inner playfulness that I have with them. So I'm excited to spend time with my dog, who hates mobile phones, because I'll probably show you how he is when he sees the mobile phone. He thinks it's an alien, so he runs away from it, and he just puts his head down because he doesn't know what's going on. So he hates the mobile phone, because we tested it a few times on me speaking to him through it, and you should see his face. So that's him. So Miracle 2 is this transition that's happening with the family, this new hope coming into the family, I believe, to shine the light, which they always said that when I left home, the house was dead. So, and I'm feeling this is definitely a reason why this is happening. Definitely a big reason, and I know it because of the way things are going and the way things are happening here to make me go smoothly in that direction. The banks they were so nice with regards to my loan, and I don't want to have a bad credit reference, so we're making a plan. And there's a plan that I can slowly, I can just like hold it back for a couple months and then get on my feet, and that won't affect my 6-year credit thing. They were saying I never taken out a loan in my life. This was the first one with SFM, for SFM, so I had no idea what happens when one can't pay a loan off. So now I know, and they said they were so nice to me, they were really helpful. In the moments like this, kindness really goes a long way. That was beautiful. That talk with the bank was just amazing, and I just couldn't believe the solution one of the banks gave. That they said, okay, you can afford this, we'll let you pay this, that's fine, for a few months. And I was impressed, because in South Africa, I don't know, I left very young. I kind of thought that if you can't pay something, you go to jail, and I didn't know you don't go to jail for those kind of things. I mean, not that I'm going to take advantage of it, but I just was very scared about that. The fourth miracle that happened today was the first time in 18 years of flying to South Africa. I got a flight ticket to South Africa. This is like we say, it happens for a reason. 352 pounds to South Africa on the day that I want to fly. Not the day that the immigration people said I have to leave. It was the day that I thought it would be convenient for my family to come and pick me up. And it was cheap. Dirt cheap. And that was my final sign that I have to go home for something. But there's also the sign that's left here from these people, like the bank and the company's house, and these things that I'm finding to save my companies here, because I can still run my company from South Africa. And it was so smooth that something is saying to me, I am there for a small space of time for some reason. And I also got a feeling that I'm going to get a piece of me back, which has been missing for maybe a few more pieces that I never saw when I was 21 and before, which I couldn't appreciate because I was too young. But I think that there's a specific piece of me that went missing when I was in that relationship with my ex-partner. And that was the magic that I often tapped into to make things impossible. The things that were impossible, I made them real. And I made them real to even extreme magical level that my energy came from my motivation. And I believe I'm going to get that back there. I'm going to see my parents, which was a big wish of mine, that I knew my mom was missing me a lot. So I'm going to see her. And I want to get in touch with the real South Africa and the poor. I know it's going to hurt me when I'm going to see those people struggling, and that will give me the push and see why I need to make sure my charity happens. I need that element. I need that element to make me see that I'm needed. So I'm going to bring light to South Africa in every way possible while I'm there. And I believe that there's that few elements that I'm going to get there that's going to make me like no one else on this planet. Even though I am no one else on the planet, that combination of Switzerland, South Africa, UK, England, and South Africa, I don't know if I repeated it, I would be able to now look at all that experience from a viewpoint that will be incredible. That's going to make me say that from all these countries and all these people I met, I want to be this character. And I think it's going to be an awesome character, guys. I think it's going to be incredible. I'm feeling the magic already, and I get excited when I get onto the plane, because I never got onto the plane in 6 years, and I traveled over 256 or 356 cities in the world before I got into this situation. When I met my ex, we stopped traveling basically, and that was my passion. And then being grounded taught me to see that crazy things you do and the spontaneous moments you take and the risks you've taken from a grounded perspective. And it taught me to respect money even more. It will teach me in Africa to even respect money even further. So I think it's going to be great. So I'm going to go now, and I hope to finish my book in 15 days, guys, because then I can spend time with my family and I can take my time rolling over what I want to do in Africa and how best I will be in what job I will do and how much money I can make in it. So let's see, guys. I love you. Bye.